The Smash Bros. Infection AU World in Dark just got a small update recently, and it gave us a bit more information about what's going on in this AU and how it's likely to progress. Now, the first thing that I want to note is that Dr. Mario has been confirmed to be alive. In the previous chapter, we saw that he was attacked by Mewtwo and Pichu, and honestly, I thought that he was going to end up being dead or at the very least infected. But it seems like he was able to survive, but not without taking some severe injuries to his face. We see that one of his eyes is nearly destroyed, and half of his face has had the skin completely torn away, and even part of his mouth is gone. He also now has to walk with a cane, giving him kind of like a Dr. House vibe. But other than that, his mind is completely intact, and that's kind of the most important thing for Dr. Mario, because they need that brain in order to find a cure. We also get confirmation that the people that saved him were indeed Banjo and Kazooie, and the thing that I find interesting here is that they're both still at 100% as far as health goes, showing that there are still some people in this universe that haven't been affected by the infection or by the infected characters yet. The next thing that caught my attention in this update is that Marth infection status is now hidden, and this is a big deal because in my previous video I pointed out that Marth may be infected. The last thing that I want to point out on this page is that Marth seems to be turning purple a little bit, and my eyes are not as young as they used to be, so maybe some of y'all can confirm this for me, but I'm pretty sure that it has a slight tint of purple to it. My theory as of right now is that even though they cut off Marth's hand, I think that the infection had already spread past that point a little bit. So while they may have slowed the infection down, it's still making its way through Marth's body. And this is extra scary for this team because they made Marth the leader, and now they may not even be aware that he's already been compromised by the virus. Next, we see Ness, and while he's still doing pretty good as far as like physical health goes, we see that mentally he's not doing great at all. He hasn't been able to sleep because he keeps having crazy nightmares, and I feel especially bad for him because he's only 13, and I think sometimes we forget that this is just a kid. The villager is still alive, but he's finally started to understand just how much trouble they're in, meaning that now he understands how dangerous this infection is, while in previous chapters he was still like very happy-go-lucky. Lastly, we see Sheik, and we don't get a huge update for her, but we do see that she's more talkative now, and I think all this is really telling us is that she's talking more because she's afraid, and she's also worried about the people close to her. And when you read her little stat sheet, it shows that she's especially talking to Ness, and I think that kind of confirms this idea that she realizes that he's not doing very well. With the return and like the health of Dr. Mario, I think moving forward, we're probably going to see him be a big part in actually creating a cure, or at least finding out what is causing this virus. We've already seen that in previous chapters, he was able to make like a medication that slowed down the virus. So I think having him here is going to play a big role in finding an actual cure.